Welcome guys to another video, and here is one from one of the followers that we have. He was asking that, and then that's how the idea for this video came about. How much money car dealers actually make? Give me an honest breakdown. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an honest breakdown about how much car dealers make, and I'm gonna try to be quick because I know like long ass videos, they're not as good. So okay, honest breakdown. I'll now give you two perspectives. Okay, so by the end of the video here, you're gonna have two perspectives. As you guys know, I sold cars online and then I moved into a location, huge location. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason, for example, that right now I decided to switch back to the online mode and literally like have a small place, beautiful place that I can make it like cozy and like kind of luxurious, you know, for like high-end vehicles. The reason I did that is because, let me explain. The place that I had when I had the 120 cars on my lot, I was paying $35,000 a month. $35,000 fucking dollars a month. Okay, yeah, it was a huge space. I could actually fit 160 cars, and it came in with a mechanic shop already. Okay, I'll give you that. But like, for you to have like your operating costs, you're starting off at 35. That's rent only. I'm not even talking about trash, electricity, internet, car gurus because you gotta pay, Carfax because you gotta pay. I'm not even talking about your salespeople, your finance manager, your sales manager, your mechanic. Like mechanic, they make a lot of mechanics make a lot of money, and you gotta pay them well. Okay. Like there's just so many costs associated to it that I'm telling you, the way that you decide to go about this business, that is what's going to define how much money you make. Now, let me give you the hack that I also learned. In the past, it would make sense. When I say in the past, like fucking 10, 20 years ago, it would make sense to get a space like the one I had, right? Because the space that I had was like huge on Beach Boulevard, which is literally like the main avenue here, like the main street in here, pretty much, you know, like the majority of the cars, they go through there, in and out, whatever. So years ago, it would make sense to get that location because guess what? There's no internet. So if there's more people walking by or driving by, they're gonna see the cars there, they're gonna stop by and gonna ask, they're gonna buy the cars, right? It'll make more sense. Now, after the internet, after social media, after car gurus, after Auto Trader, after like Facebook Marketplace, after all that shit, guess what? People are not just gonna go, oh yeah, I'm driving by a dealership. Well, guess what? I think I'm gonna stop right here and buy this car here without even looking on the internet. That doesn't happen. No, forget about it. That doesn't happen. So, years ago, it would make sense to have a location like that and pay that much. Because guess what? You would have more people than a guy with a smaller location in a place that you can barely see it because it's hard for people to drive by that place. Nowadays, it doesn't make sense to have a huge operation like I had. I'll give an example. It makes much more sense. And this is what I'm going to say now is something that you only know if you're actually a owner of a dealership. It makes much more sense to have a location where you don't pay much. So here's the thinking. You got to have a location where you can put as many cars you possibly can, paying as low as you possibly can, okay? Putting as many cars, paying as low. When I say that, you got to understand that. Okay, what do you mean by that, Matt? What I mean is, don't focus on having super nice, luxurious offices and tables and whatever. No. What makes you make money is product. What is the product? The product is a car. So guess what? If you have more car, you have more product available to make more money. So if you can get a space that you're paying less, maybe the offices, they don't look as nice, it doesn't look as luxurious, maybe everything's like kind of small, you know, but you have a huge lot where you can fit like tons of cars, go for that place. Oh, but it's not on the Beach Boulevard. Oh, but it's not on the main street. Who cares? As long as you have your cars placed and advertised in the proper channels, you're gonna make more money than the guy that is paying like fucking $40,000 a month for the huge place on the main avenue. Nowadays, it doesn't really matter anymore. Now, going back, how much dealer makes? It all goes back to that. Now, there are a lot of variables, and that's why the auto industry is considered one of the worst by other people, of course, because they don't know how it works. But it's because it's very like, how can I say? It's hard to kind of like create patterns for it. So, for example, I'm gonna give you my perspective of it, because I know that one of the rules that we had in my dealership is if we are not making at least $4,000 in profit per car, don't do the deal. Customer could be there, ready to buy, ready to take oh no, we're making $3,000 on this car. Nope, I'm not selling. We gotta make at least $4,000 in profit, otherwise I'm not selling the car. Now, that's my policy. I had dealers that they would make $1,000 and be happy about it. Like they would be happy to make $1,000 on a car. That's, for me, it's outrageous. It's crazy. Like, doesn't make any sense. All the effort that you put in to make $1,000 per car, like, you're crazy. Oh no, it's because I'm moving my cars fast. No, you're not. You're not. Simple as that. So I mean, you see what I'm saying? So I'll give you my breakdown. What I would do if I'm a beginner. I'm gonna start selling my cars online. What do you mean online, Matt? I mean, I'm gonna have my license, everything as I should, but I'm gonna advertise it online. I'm gonna advertise home delivery, if that's the case, right? I can deliver the car at the customer's door. It's easy. It's gonna cost me way less than paying rent for a space, right? But let's suppose I'm gonna spend $2,000 on an like small office that I can put like 3, 4, 5 cars, whatever. I would do that. If I wanted to have more cars, I would probably pay for those like parking spots that you pay $100 a month to keep your car there. It makes more sense. So for each car that I'm adding, I'm paying just $100 a month. I would do that. So $2,000 plus $100 for any other car that I'm adding. And I would only do deals that I'm taking at least $4,000 profit. Now, if it's a one-guy operation, if you're starting off by yourself, doing everything by yourself, and it's only you, I'm guessing that a good number for you to sell a month, it's like 4 to 6 cars a month. So like roughly a car per week. You can sell pretty easily, like putting like zero effort on it, pretty easily. So just do the math, right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Let's go with the minimum. If you sell 4 cars, that's 16,000 less 2 for the rent, 14. Then let's also take another $2,000 for other expenses like car gurus and advertisement in that sense. So from 16 to 14 to 12. You don't have any other costs. You don't have like people to pay. You don't have the operating costs of a huge dealership. And just another thing, any costs that you have with the car, that's included to make the $4,000 profit. So if you're thinking right now, oh, what about the money that you spent to fix something on the car before selling? Or what about the money that you spent washing the car before giving to the customer? All of that comes into the $4,000 profit margin that I told you. So to make $4,000 profit, you have to take those costs, add to the cost of the vehicle, and then the price that you're selling, the money that you're getting for it, it has to be at least $4,000 profit. So that's already included in there, okay? So in this analogy here that I'm doing with you, if you are a one-man business, starting from scratch, selling cars online, having the cost that I'm telling that you have, which is already a lot for someone that is starting. Like I didn't even have those costs that I'm giving you right now. Selling only 4 cars a month, which is 1 car per week, you would be making $12,000. $12,000. That's an honest breakdown. That's a super fucking honest breakdown. And I'll tell you more. How busy do you think you would be? Like literally, you can buy the 4 cars in the same week. You get them, you wash them the same day. Let's suppose they don't have any work to be done. You just change the oil, whatever. If you change the oil, you can do it like on the same day, right? How long do you think it takes for you to sell those cars? Like literally, depending on the price that you post it for, like you can literally it takes you 2 hours to sell a car like that. And I'll tell you why. Someone's gonna text your post or comment on your post. Hey, look, I like the car. Like, can I see it? Yeah. You schedule a day and time. They come. They're gonna take 15 minutes, 30 minutes to look at the car. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, nice. It's cash. Okay, it's cash. Exchange documents, sign it, get the money. Done. That's it. Oh, they're financing. Okay. So even before they come see the car, you ask for their information, do the pre-approval. Once they come in here, they're already approved. You want to do it? Yeah, okay. Send all the documents in, get the money, let him take the car, and you're gonna continue with the process, the financing process, until you get paid by the bank. If you do it well, and if you do it like I'm gonna teach you how to, in the day after, the day after, you already get paid. So it's literally like you're making $12,000 and you're working 4 days a month, if that. Okay, yeah. So that's an honest breakdown. That's what I would do if I was starting off. Now, if you ask me, okay, but how much does like a dealer with a huge location makes? Then that's another video for another story, because there's so much that goes into it, guys. Being really honest with you, that's one of the things that, like, in the community, in the mentorship, if someone asks me, then yeah, I'll go into that. But here on YouTube, like, there's just so much to go into it. And I feel like here the message should be, if you're starting off, if you're starting the business right by yourself, that's the honest breakdown you need. $12,000 working 4 days a month. Yeah. And for the haters, oh, that's not true. Yeah, it is true. I did it. And I have tons of students that are doing the same. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can say when my life is proof of what I'm saying. Sorry, guys. And yeah, ideas for next videos or whatever, questions, leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys. Peace out.